Yes people, what's going on? Welcome back to the third episode of Jake's Sneaker Talks. It has been a little while, but today I'm coming back with a sneaker that I'm really passionate about, and I hope you will be too. Today we're going to be checking out the New Balance 991 in the 20th anniversary colorway. Of course, the 991 is a really staple sneaker. It was the shoe that set New Balance alight from the rest of the market, first debuting 20 years ago, hence the name of this shoe. The 991 has seen some great colorways over the years, and it's of course famed for Steve Jobs wearing it through a large chunk of his Apple career, and it's not hard to understand why. These shoes released at the end of February for a retail price of £180. I was debating picking up a pair. I woke up early on the morning, but I decided against it in the end, just due to the sort of increase in the price. But thankfully, I managed to win a pair for free. And how did I do that, you may ask? Well, I entered an Instagram competition from Seven Store based up in Liverpool. Shout out to those guys for sending a pair down. But it was an Instagram competition where two winners won a pair each for free, basically. Yeah, so I didn't have to pay a penny for them. So I'll take that every day of the week. You usually enter these raffles and never expect to win anything, especially when it's a giveaway, so I'm shocked, to be honest. So let's get further into the details of the shoe and check out why the 991 has become such a popular sneaker. Now, the main material used throughout the bulk of the shoe is this nubuck material. It's used on the toe box, the mid paneling, the heel. It's a very smooth, buttery feeling, really premium nubuck. You see it on a lot of shoes these days, either in place of suede or leather. So yeah, very happy with that. The toe box is done in this grey mesh that also goes throughout the mid paneling as well, and again wraps around the top of the heel. This gives the sneaker a really sort of breathable feeling when you're wearing it, makes it more comfortable as well, light on the feet, and of course it's not going to crease as much when you're wearing it. I don't really mind too much about creases. I think if you're going to wear a shoe, it's going to crease anyway, so who cares. Moving up to the mid paneling of the shoe, you've got this classic N logo done in navy with a white outline. That's of course on the medial and lateral side. Moving towards the heel of the shoe, where the usual 991 cutout is, they've actually chosen to put 2001 embroidered there. That's of course to signify when the 991 first released. The tongue is also done in this classic grey colourway, and you've got the New Balance 991 embroidered there in blue. Inside the tongue as well, it also reveals the 20th anniversary, and it says 2001 to 2021. Now, these shoes are of course made in Flimby in England. You can see that in the box as well. So these tend to have a slightly better premium quality feel than the made in USA pairs, hence the slightly steeper price point as well. And coming towards the end of the shoe now, the midsole has this white and sort of aged sail look to it. They use this a lot on 991s, it's the classic sort of go-to colourway they use. The sole has this black and grey cutout. You've got the N traction pads at the front and the New Balance branding on the heel. And last but not least, this pair comes with two laces. The standard pair is the grey pair, but I've chosen to put in the secondary pair of laces, which is this navy pair, which perfectly matches the N logo on the side. I think it really pops. And that basically sums up the shoe in full detail. So now I'm going to give a little rundown of how I feel about it after my first wear. So I went for a little 5-mile walk this morning in these, and I can honestly say these are brilliant. Why, you might ask? Well, that's because I feel like I broke these in really quickly. They naturally molded to my foot within 10-15 minutes of walking, and I felt really comfortable. I had no problems with the shoe. I could have walked for hours, and I could tell it's going to be one that I'm going to wear a lot. It just felt so comfortable, so natural, you know, like you put it on and the first sort of like few minutes you feel okay, it's quite snug, I'm not sure it's right, and then you walk for 15 minutes and it's like walking on clouds, for me anyway. Now, I've seen a lot of people online saying go a half size up. If you go true to size, it'll still be too snug. And I went true to size and I thought at first, yeah, they're right. I put them on and they were just really tight on my feet, and I thought, yeah, no, I should have gone for an extra half size up. But as soon as I started walking, they were perfect. So my recommendation is, if you've got wide feet, go a half size up. If you've got narrow to normal width feet, stay true to size, give it a bit of time, walk in them a bit, see if they break in, and you should be good. And last but not least, I'm going to talk about the aftermarket, and there isn't one. I can't find them on any major sites selling anything above retail, and I think that's great. They're an anniversary shoe. They're celebrating 20 years of the 991. It should be a shoe that remains in people's collections and appreciated, and even better when you get them for free. And that's going to cover it for the third episode of Jake's Sneaker Talks, guys. I haven't been around for a couple of weeks. I've been a little bit busy with uni work, but I'm back on it now, and next week I should have a very big video of a very special dunk. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. Take care.